Hi everyone.
Hello.
How are you doing? Good?
Good.
Yeah, well welcome to Downing Street.
Did you know that young professional people are the most likely targets for investment fraud? People aged 20 to 39 account for 39% of all reported victims when it comes to get-rich-quick investments. This is according to the National Fraud Intelligence Bureau.
And it doesn't stop there. Action fraud data shows that people aged 20 to 39 are more likely to report pyramid or Ponzi schemes and online shopping scams than any other age group.
This is very personal because we've been scammed as ourselves, and we are tired of the people who watch our channel complaining that they've been scammed by people in the comments and people guiding them to investments that ultimately lead to them losing their money. To help do something about this, our goal is to use our platform to spread the word on the information that's relevant to help in some way help to stop scams and frauds.
But talking about this isn't enough, and we want to know exactly what the government are doing about this.
We recently had the opportunity to go to 10 Downing Street to meet the UK Prime Minister and his team to learn about how they are tackling fraud. What is their fraud strategy? We're going to be cutting to that. It's a bit of a vlog, so join us on this journey as we uncover how the government is solving this problem.
Right, so we have just got to Charing Cross, but we're a little bit early, so we're going to go and get some brunch.
Yeah.
And then, let's see what this is about.
I'm Ken, I'm one half of the Humble Penny, and we make personal finance content to help people take control of their finances, grow their money, and ultimately achieve financial independence.
Yep, and I'm Mary, the other half of the Humble Penny.
One of you humbled, one the penny.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
How are you doing? Good?
Good.
Yeah, well welcome to Downing Street.
Thank
you very much for being here. But also thank you for everything that you guys do to communicate really important issues to the country and your audiences. It's fantastic, the way media is evolved, and you guys do an incredibly important job, so thank you for that too. I think, look, you met Anthony, and we're here to talk about fraud. And you know this probably better than most, given the work that you're all in, but fraud now it accounts for 40% of all crime, right? That's how pervasive it is. 2 out of 3 adults are targeted by fraudsters now, so it's much more pervasive than people imagine. But also, there's this misconception that it only impacts older people, which is totally wrong. Actually, if you're, I see you all nodding, right? Because you know this. If you're under the age of 34, you're twice as likely to be a victim of fraud. And it's awful, right? I mean, obviously it costs you financially when you're frauded and your money's gone, but also it's just so damaging for people's mental health and what it does to them. And it's an awful crime that we need to do more to tackle. And that's why tomorrow we're announcing our new fraud strategy. There's 3 elements to it. The first is trying to block frauds at source, right? And that means we're banning SIM farms, which are one of the ways that these fraudsters target lots of people. We're doing a better job at reducing spoof calling. We're also putting new duties on social media companies to remove fraudulent content. So that's what we're doing to kind of stop fraud happening in the first place. The second thing we're doing is pursuing fraudsters. So we've got this new National Fraud Squad, which is going to be funded with more money and 400 people who are specialised in going after the fraudsters and pursuing them. And then the last thing we're doing is empowering people. One of the key things in that part of the strategy is moving to a system where there's just a simple one-click button to report frauds when you see them online, so that we can build up intelligence and then go after people. But look, we can't do it alone. Government cannot do this stuff alone, and that's where you will come in. And hopefully working together, we can make people more aware of the changes we're making and some of the things that we're doing in the strategy that are going to really help people, empower them, help them protect themselves against fraudsters. And that's why we wanted to bring you in today and work with you to get the message out. And I'll be following you online, basically. Sure.
So in summary, the government's fraud strategy is a 3-point plan. Number 1 is to stop scams at the source. Here are some examples. They will ban SIM farms that allow criminals to send scam texts to thousands of people at once.
Wow.
They will ban cold calls on all financial products so that anyone who receives calls trying to sell them products such as cryptocurrency, schemes or insurance will know it's a scam.
This is big, guys. This is massive. How many of you have gotten those text messages with random investment opportunities that you know are blatantly scams, yeah? Jump in the comments and let us know. if you've got those text messages. And also people trying to sell you investments via emails or maybe via phone calls and so on. React in the comments to these changes that government's making. The next strategy is that they're going to bring more people to justice when it comes to this kind of stuff. And the third is that they want to empower people to report frauds a lot easier. And I'm reading here, it says, they will introduce a fraud reporting button. Yeah, so they're working with the largest tech companies to make it as simple as possible to report frauds online. Whether it be scam adverts or false celebrity endorsements, this means that regardless of which social media platform you're on, you should be able to find the report button. Yeah, and with a single click, you can report a scam or a fraud. This is massive.
Oh yeah, especially for us as content creators, and we constantly see people trying to impersonate us, creating clone accounts and then getting money from our followers who think it's actually us, asking them to send money to a particular account.
This has happened.
Would never ask you to do that.
We would never ask you to do that. So we hope you guys love the sound of that. Now, to help you guys with more information, in case you're thinking, what next? What should I be doing next right now when it comes to frauds or scams and that kind of stuff? Here are some additional resources. We'll put that up on the screen. Feel free to pause and look at them. First is, if you think something is suspicious, whether it's an email, text, a phone call, or a suspicious website, the resources up on this screen will guide you on what to do next. So feel free, pause it, and take a look, okay? And the key thing I wanted to mention with that one on the screen there is that text number 7726. Which actually represents the word spam when you look at the letters on your phone, if you're making a phone call. That is a brilliant number to kind of memorize through that acronym spam, where you can forward text messages or even calls or numbers that seem suspicious so that the authorities can follow up with those numbers from then on.
And they will then let you know what they have done to resolve or pull down that organization.
Yeah.
And next, if you have been subject to fraud personally, then check out the information that we're going to put on the screen as to how you can report it.
Yep, the key thing to note on that one is Action Fraud. That is the website, the organization that you need to pay very close attention to, but on there are other numbers that you can take a look at and websites as well.
Finally, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
Really take time to think things through and don't feel pressured to do anything that you don't feel is right for you to do.
Yeah.
If you have any doubts about a message or a phone call, hang up and contact the organisation directly to check.
Guys, we hope this information has been absolutely useful to you guys. For us, this remains a very personal topic and we continue to be on the lookout for these scammers and people who want to just defraud people online, as most of us spend more time online. And we hope the information is going to help you become more aware of scams and frauds and prevent them. Okay, we're going to link below to all the resources we've mentioned today to help you make better decisions when it comes to these very same topics.
If you found this video useful, please do like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always,
in all things, be thankful and seek joy. Take care, people.
guys.
Bye.